M0FXB, welcome to my videos on the Raddy RF750 shortwave radio. This is the 40 version, which is twice the size. So let's see what's in the box. It does come very well packaged, and you've got your instruction manual here. And I have had a flick through, and they're actually good instructions, and you can download them, of course. Good, clear, and not too much, yeah? Because basically it's a radio, an MP3 player, and it has, this one, and it has Bluetooth, so it acts like a Bluetooth speaker. So, and it also can be a digital radio. You don't have to use the sort of tuner. So let's get out of the box. You get a nice bag with it. Yeah, very nice bag. And it's USB-C charging. It does have a battery, a removable battery, which is an old-fashioned, if you ask me, it's an old-fashioned, well, I don't know if old-fashioned is the right word. It's a camera battery that was very popular when we all bought cameras. Now we just use our smartphones. And that's very easy to install. Nice strap, quality. And surprisingly, I didn't know we got this, a really good antenna. So the wiry bit, that holds it in place. You know, the gold bit up in a tree somewhere, then you've got a length of wire, and that's going to work even with your HF radio. Unless you'll have to tune it, but on receive, look, it's got a little clip there that you would clip onto the antenna, and the antenna looks about 10 inches long on it. And then finally, the radio, which is small but packs quite a little punch, and it's got a lot of styling, I would say, as well. You know, your first impressions are it's very pleasing to the eye, definitely. It's smaller than you imagine. Quite chunky, and so we'll go through the functions, some of them that I've learnt so far. A bit weird how they've got this volume indented there. You can't just sort of turn it, you've got to dig in a bit, which I think just bring it out a little bit. And then the antenna, you can see the length there. It's not the, you can see why they give you the wired kit. USB-C charging, and you know your SD card, and I'll show you with it. I'll show you it playing an MP3 and then Bluetooth mode as well. And a wrist strap sort of hanger there. Let's get this box out of the way. First thing we do is get the battery in it. So just here, just pull down there. Got two little teeth at the bottom, and then battery goes, this end goes in like so. Put your teeth the right way around, and then to turn it on, nice and easy, just hold down the on button, and we're going to start it in radio mode. So you have radio mode, which is playing the radio, selecting the different, it's 7 bands here, and it's AM, FM, and what they call shortwave. Okay, and then in the middle it's Bluetooth mode, so it will instantly start to pair with your phone, and it actually sounds quite good for a small speaker. And then you've got the MP3 player. So we'll start off in radio mode. We'll hold down the on button here. Turn up the volume. And straight away, if you see what it's highlighting there, you've got the little FM and number 1. Oh, and not sure why 6 is lit as well. I'm sure we'll learn that. I don't really want to play music.
17, and this huge American base.
It sounds good.
People,
the big one does sound a lot better, but it still sounds very good, and you can tune. And the idea is that you can skip along these different bands using. There's a button here called band, just the front one there. It's called band. Now I have tried to test this with the Bluetooth app that you can use on some of the other models, and I can't see that works. And I'll just read out what the manual says about these indicators along the top. So the first one says WB, North American National Weather Band. Then it says EQ, Sound Effect Adjustment Indication. Which is the next one along. Then you've got Shortwave Receiving Mode for SW. Next one along is FM Reception. Then you've got Medium Wave Reception. And these are underneath, look, FM and medium wave in the red there at the moment. When this, I suppose it looks like an umbrella, doesn't it? It's on. It says indicator light on, start the full automatic scan retrieval mode. If it's off, it says manual platform adjust mode. Then you've got this like little radio icon next to that. And it says flashing, the process of full automatic radio scan and storage. If no radio is found, flash for 2 seconds when taking the radio. So to me, what that does is when you go into the sort of digital search, so you don't have to use this, it will scan and save, and then and it can scan through them. When you select Bluetooth, which is the middle one, Bluetooth lights up, and then I'll just quickly show you while I'm here that it will pair to my phone. So you swipe down, Bluetooth's there, hold it, pair new device, and then it'll search and it'll find the 750, and then pair, turn it up, and it will say connected. So now if we look at my Zello channel, it doesn't have to be. We're now hearing it. Let's play someone this is my history here.
M0FXB, M0KSL.
There you are. It's actually playing from this device. And it could be a phone call, anything. It just pairs, and that's what Bluetooth does. So going down, then you've got the TF card system, which I think works really well. You just flick it to the front, yeah. It becomes an MP3 player. Mode. It says SD card mode. And literally, you just put some MP3s onto an SD card. I'll leave it turned on, watch this. And someone's going to tell me off for doing that, but I'm going to do it anyway. You put it in, and dig deep, and it just starts to play. I'll turn it down. That's a Beach Boys song, or you push forward or back. Next song. So I'll turn it down before YouTube get me on copyright. But I think that's really good actually. So take it out, and then you can see USB-C charging. So that's handy. So you got the MP3 player, the Bluetooth, and the radio. So I think the most confusing bit will be just selecting the bands. If we just press through the bands, because it sort of moves around in a circle here. So we're going band. That says medium, so my eyes are rubbish. Shortwave. It's going round. So if we go to FM, once you're in FM, then you can start pushing the set button. And of course you can tune. Yeah.
But it wasn't until...
Oh, before I forget, you've got a sleep timer on this. That's marked here. It's like a little bed. So it looks like when you're in normal mode, you do have to use this. Okay? If you hold down the play button, which is at the top, you've got like a play, that one there. Hold this one here. Hold it down. What we get when we're in the right mode, this little radio here will illuminate. Yeah, the mistake I made was you don't long press it, you just press it. And you've gone into tune mode. So now, that was my Zello. So now that it's actually lit, yeah, you can now long press the play again, and it starts to search and scan. Let it do its thing. And then when it ends, you start to hear it, okay? Not sure what that is, but anyway. So it says in the manual that on medium wave FM it stores 20. It says here 7 meter waves is shortwave, and each meter wave can store 10. So a total of 110 memory channels. And now we've got some channels. We should be just select forward and back. You can see it going across there. I don't want to get very worried about getting music. And that's it. That's your sort of scan, save and search functions, which I think once you know it, it's quite good. And when you're listening, you can press this button here, labelled as mode or mod. There's it just chatting away. Press it once. We get this, showing the battery as well.
How do you?
Or maybe
feel about
that is
You sort of
that
essentially
it's
sent
press it
to
once
defend
to
the
show how much
position
battery
that was
charge you've got.
incorrect and in your own words,
Press it again, you get that.
misled?
Now I
I
like
wonder how
that.
you reflect
You
upon
know,
that now.
it's a visual thing. But you got to remember, us techie radio-y types, that's what we like. Flashing LED lights, picking up unusual stations. Now, you're not going to get your ham radio bands with this one. You're going to get proper shortwave like the old days. And then as soon as you start to tune, it turns off the auto tune. But if you want to go back to auto tune, just briefly press the play and you're back in auto tune. And then you can just, and wherever you are, you just extend your antenna anywhere in the world, perform that function again where you press it once to illuminate the, you know, press the play once so it illuminates that, the little radio, and then hold it and it's going to scan and get everything that's near you. I think that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel so far. Please remember to hit that subscribe and like button. So just want to make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Let's have a look at the set button. And these are the shortwave bands. Check that one out. NOAA weather. That's for the USA. Medium wave, you get these steps. Now it says if we hold down the mod, we get like lights come on. Okay, see that? Backlights for the, I quite like those backlights. And I bet you at night, they look brilliant. Yeah, really good, yeah, like that. Now when you're in Bluetooth mode, and it's playing back, or MP3, you know, both, this is when you're allowed to use the equalizer button. You press the set button. And I don't want to hear the music, but these are different selections for the EQ settings, and this is what the manual calls them: normal, pop, rock, jazz, country. That's the different sounds. And then you've got the sleep timer with the set button. So this is so if you leave it turned on, you're going to save your battery life if you take advantage of this function. So the set button is on top. You just hold it down, and then it's giving you some choices. Let's do that again. You can shorten it and longen it. Longen it. That's funny. So let's do that again. Hold it down. And the 7th one is 70 minutes. So you work it out. It's 10 minutes less each press. So if it's just one line, if I go down to one line, after 10 minutes, it's going to turn off. Now the antenna that comes in this device, you know, obviously you've got the pull-out antenna, which is that one. Okay, but you've got the other antenna, which is not going to completely unravel it, but because it will just be annoying doing it back up. So you just clip it on, as long as it's touching, yeah. Pull back the plastic probably, get a good grip. Sorry about that. And then the coil, attach that, and that's your antenna. And I'll show you the belt, and it's a really good quality belt clip. You just go through, and then it just, sorry my hands are in the way. Okay, and you just push it through. And you've got a nice one there. So yeah, I think it's worth it, and you can get these for about £25. You can't really go wrong at that price. You get the other one, which I've done separate videos on, the RE40, for about 45, and less actually if you shop. So I think overall they're a fun device. It's a nice little gadget. If you go for a walk with the dog, and you just want to have something that I think looks pretty cool from, you know, from what ham radio people like. Cool gadget, and you're not going to regret buying this if you get it at a good deal, and the link's in the description. Please remember, if you're enjoying my videos and you want me to keep making these videos, to hit that like, subscribe as well to my channel, notification. so that we just keep making these videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. 7-3.